please welcome to the stage the Oxventure!
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Hello, MCM. Hi, you're all looking beautiful. Give yourselves an enormous cheer for being so great. Woo! Welcome along. My name is Luke. I'm going to be DMing this session of D&D, but everyone is a kobold, and I will be doing it with my wonderful squad, including Mike.
Mike?
Sure.
Mike?
Including Mike.
But first I will... Oh yeah, that did sound like a cue, like we'd given Mike a special...
Mike is somewhere in the room right now, and if you find him, you get a prize.
Look under your feet!
Oh! Oh! Oh.
Oh, good. Oh, good. He sat next to me.
So are we not doing costumes then?
Is it cold in here?
A little bit.
He did
Everyone
not tell
see my
us he was
dice
going to
bag?
do this, so...
Wait, can I
Good.
ask who was in on this bit? Because I thought...
No!
No.
Oh. Okay.
But, Mike, congratulations on committing to the bit just for the gag was no one else doing costumes. That was very
Yeah.
well done.
Also, congrats on getting changed so fast, because I saw you about 20 seconds ago, and you were wearing a hoodie and jeans.
It's
Were you wearing
one
this
whole
on-
zip. I can show you how it works.
Were you wearing this under your...
No,
Oh,
Just one zip. Incredible.
I'm like Madonna.
in many
Quick
ways.
change behind the stage.
Oh, boy.
So if you're not familiar with how D&D, but everyone is a kobold works, it's D&D, but get this, everyone is a kobold. Let me tell you about kobolds. They're craven...
Some are more kobold than others.
Kobolds are craven reptilian humanoids.
I can't believe you've done this.
Kobolds, like this one, are craven reptilian humanoids. Look at him. Look how craven he is. They commonly infest dungeons. This is from the D&D Beyond, the Player's Guide. They make up for their physical ineptitude with a cleverness for trap making, and crucially, they have 5 hit points. So everyone is going to be playing a kobold. We have, thanks to all of your wonderful suggestions, a kobold vending machine over here, so that when a kobold bites the dust, which will be often, they can go get a new one. So why don't you all head up, go grab your first kobold.
Right.
Ooh.
Kobold, kobold.
That was fun. Oh my god, I didn't realize how short it was.
This is only going out in 720p, right? Good.
Apologies if you weren't expecting an X-rated show.
720 penis.
I'm getting an X-rated show, trust me. Okay, from left to right, please introduce yourselves and the kobold you will be starting as.
Greetings, my name is literally one kobold in the world at a time. And today I will be playing Astor, the smug.
Hey.
Interesting. Hello, I'm Andy. I will be playing Izzy the Wizzy. Who knows what that means?
I'm Mike. I will be playing Amelia the Furious!
Oh, no.
Hey, I'm Jane. I'll be playing Lyrical the Lavish.
Oh.
Hello, I'm Ellen, and I will be playing Gorsh the Quiet.
All right.
Okay, well, Ush, was it?
Gorsh.
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 Gorsh!
Well, Gorsh the Quiet, you're striking exactly the right tone today because the mood in your tunnels is a somber one. Word has spread, Gitvis the Great Worm, matriarch of your kobold community, is ailing.
No.
No. Actually, I already knew that.
I urinate freely.
Oh, that's where you're going with that. Okay.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure thing. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, well, I mean, you just, how does a kobold urinate freely perfectly?
I guess I'm sort of lifted gently off the ground by the jet stream.
Yeah, but gently.
But gently. And I'm just sort of like, it helps me think.
Okay. So we have a gang of kobolds here. One of them is sort of hovering gently above the ground, lifted by a jet of their own urine. You never expected, the gang of you, a summons to the Queen's chamber, but here you all are assembled. You're greeted in a stone hallway that leads into the chambers. It's lit by fluorescent rocks, which glow with a golden hue. These glowing stones are a very precious commodity down here. A wooden door opens, another precious commodity. And as a kobold emerges, you glimpse behind them Gitvis, the great worm, for a moment. She lies on a warm stone, seemingly unconscious, surrounded by kobolds trained in medicine. Which, I guess, just means that they're sort of walking around her in circles going, hey. The kobold introduces herself to you all. Oh, hi. I'm Ira the Vacuous.
Oh, my liege, I say, and bow.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Chill. Listen, you've been brought here for a very important task. The Queen requires, special medicine.
I knew I'd be chosen for this.
Wait, there's something else. Oh, the special medicine only grows on the surface.
I wet myself.
There's nothing left.
Oh, for Izzy the Wizzy, I don't think so.
There's something left. Okay. I must lay before you a great and terrible task. The Queen requires special medicine, and it's, hang on, where's my book? She produces a book. It's just a piece of parchment folded in half. Okay, yeah. So the healers say the Queen requires the leaf of the sour dindle bush. You will know it, it says here, by its distinct appearance. It is green. It has a teardrop shape with a stem that runs right down the middle. I lay before you...
That's it. That's it. That's the description.
That's what it says here in the medicine book.
So this leaf is leaf-shaped.
Are you a kobold? Oh, do you know about leaves?
I know.
Make me a history check.
Fine.
And bear in mind that if kobolds strain their brains, bad things happen.
That is 2 minus 1. That's a 1.
Do you want to pop up and get a new kobold?
Sorry, how?
Like an aneurysm here, or?
Your eyes slowly drift towards each other, and then there's a sort of faint snapping sound as you think yourself to death.
Right.
God, it's just nice to be alive sometimes, you know? It's like,
Would you stop?
what? What? You don't like breathing in and out and sort of moving around and having thoughts?
Can't do the
Yeah,
first one.
stop!
It's too rude. So, family-friendly people.
What is it? What is it?
We passed family friendly.
Okay, hello, hi, sorry, Kobold friends. I'm Mobold the Unimaginative. Nice to meet you.
Perfect for a fantasy imagination game. Ideal. Okay, brilliant. Okay. This entire dwelling, says Ira, sidestepping a puddle of urine and a dead kobold. The entire dwelling must rally around our queen. We must ascend to the surface and find this leaf of the sour dindle. You will have all the resources you require, but we do not have long, for the queen's condition deteriorates even as we speak. You will be the first.
The first what?
The first to go up to the surface.
What's that like? A kind of the cave?
I don't know, I've never seen it.
Probably like a cave.
I imagine it's like a cave.
Yeah, cave-ish in nature.
Yep, bye. And Ira the Vacuous slides back into the Queen's chambers. I thought you were unimaginative. That's better.
Oh, it's going to fall to us, isn't it, to sort this problem out? It's always bloody us. Always us. Come on, then.
Well, it was.
I start marching towards the surface.
Why are you angry? It's probably just like a cave.
I'm always angry.
All right. Okay.
Someone's always angry.
Yes. Is it not self-evident?
Which way is the surface? Is it just?
I don't know. I'm just going to start walking, stomping towards that way.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Can you speak up? What?
I think it's that way. I think it's that.
It's that way.
That way.
Yeah.
Over
It's that way.
that way.
Okay.
Before we
Yeah.
go,
You seem like you knew.
Yeah, I
before we
did.
go,
You
I'd
knew.
like to. Hey,
Hi.
I'm packing a lavish selection of, my possessions, which are rocks, larger rocks, smaller rocks, some moss, and
You bring in the
Quite
moss.
shiny rock.
the shiny rocks. Yeah,
Whoa, you bring in the rocks.
yeah. I pack lavishly to the surface.
Okay, but what if bandits spot them and covet them? I see you have a plan. Okay, so are you all following? It sounds like, Amelia, you sort of volunteered yourself to
Yeah.
lead the way.
I'm stomping off in a direction I assume the outside is, and I'll be furious if it's not
The
that.
surface is up.
Yeah, sure.
What's up?
We stomp off vertically.
What is up?
Doc.
What is up with you?
Oh. Not much. I can't really picture it. I don't know. It's hard.
From behind the door, you hear
The worm queen.
an ailing queen.
She ails.
She ails. She ails. Get to the surface.
Let us ascend to the surface.
Okay.
The surface is indeed, broadly speaking, up. I'm going to say that some of you know this because although none of you have seen the surface and no kobolds you've ever met have seen the surface, you have been told about it, warned about it in myths and stories that you were told when you were merely a hatchling about, 5 weeks ago. I think your lifespan is tiny. As you ascend farther than any kobold has in living memory, the tunnels you call home gradually start to widen. The rock starts to lighten in hue. You leave behind all signs of kobold society as you ascend higher and higher and higher. The air is pretty thin up here.
I'm struggling to get the oxygen to be fully furious, and I don't like it.
Making you angry.
It's
making me angry.
It's making you real mad. Suddenly, a pale glow is just visible. It's a light that you've never seen before, but have heard tell of it in tales. Daylight. It does indeed hurt. It's only faint at the moment, only faint, but it's not comfortable. It's not pleasant. It's not natural.
Like a big yellow rock in the up.
Yeah, this is there.
Yeah. Yes.
It's too bright.
Yeah,
I'm
speak-
just going to
speak up.
march out there. I can take this sun fella, whoever he is.
Yeah, nut him.
Fight him.
Right, I'm going to fight the sun.
Get him.
How do I do that?
Well, I suppose it would begin with an attack roll.
Got it.
Yeah, roll me attack.
With
Okay.
disadvantage.
What is the armor class of the sun?
I rolled a 16.
It would be with disadvantage, though, because, as you know, kobolds have sunlight sensitivity. While in sunlight, the kobold has disadvantage on attack rolls as well as wisdom perception.
Fine.
I rely on sight.
I feel like we've been set up.
10, then.
10, okay. I'm going to say the sun has natural armor. The natural armor being that it's a million miles up in the sky.
My head's fallen off.
Oh, new kobold.
Yeah, sure. Well, kobolds don't generally look up. They're like dogs, they can't. So having looked up a bit too far, there is just a sound.
Oh, a proud, angry leader. Where will we find another such as he?
Emerging from behind you down the tunnel is...
Worm the squishy.
Oh, he sounds good.
Should be useful in the upcoming scenario. Who's leading? Who's leading now? Who's in front?
Lavish.
Oh,
Right? The lavish.
yeah.
Jane Kobold the Lavish. You emerge through a crack in the rock into the rear of a modest but sheltered cave. The outside world lies just ahead, but as your eyes struggle to adjust, dim shapes start to resolve and become clear. Taking up a massive amount of space in this cave is the slumbering form of a cave bear. The ground is littered with bones. You hear a snuffling, scuffling noise and see just off to the right of this enormous bear, 2 adolescent cave bears are play fighting. They're smaller than the sleeping mother, but still would tower over you. You feel the rock tremble beneath your sensitive little kobold feet as they roll and play.
Have they seen us?
Have they seen you? Great question. Make me a stealth check.
Can do. 7.
7. Yeah, they've seen you then.
Oh.
It's just a couple of furry brown rocks or something. I'm going to walk past them.
Oh.
I would.
I elaborately tried to stealth past them, but it looks more like a kind of a flamboyant dance routine. And they swivel and spot me kind of like frozen mid-pose. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to say this doesn't wake up the mama bear, but yeah, the 2 adolescent playing ones, yeah,
Yeah.
they've spotted you. I'm going to just roll wisdom for them to see if they can tell how delicious you are. They rolled very high, which means they know that you're delicious, unfortunately.
Hi.
Yeah.
I would like to sort of muscle past the Lavish and go try and give a flyer to each of the bears for my podcast. It's an invitation to the cave. Every Wednesday night, I just sort of throw chrysalises about.
Yeah, people with podcasts, right?
Oh, whoops.
The worst. And I'm just walking out because I don't see why everyone's worried about these rocks. They're just brown rocks.
Okay. Worm the Squishy.
Yep.
Everyone's walking out?
I guess I'm following.
I'm just being very quiet in the corner and just seeing what's happening.
Quiet in the corner. Okay, right. Well, let's do this properly. Everyone roll me initiative.
Ow.
All right. Baked bean dice, don't fail me now. Oh, 16.
18.
Wow.
16.
16 also.
And also 16 hit.
Oh.
Okay.
Defeats the
15.
purpose, doesn't it?
So it was 18 for Mike, 16 for Andy,
Yeah.
16 for Johnny.
Yep.
Okay.
16 for Ellen.
16 for Ellen. And Jane?
15.
15. You want to check these dice? Okay, well, the bears... Okay. One of the bears is going to act first. And I cannot stress how bad this is for all of them. Okay, right. What can a bear do? We know what a bear can do. Maul and stuff. Okay, so one of the adolescent bears, you're sort of the closest one, Lavish Jane Kobold. It's just going to spot you like, oh, cool. Smells great. So delicious, so fresh. I'm going to catch you. Mum's going to be so impressed. My first kill. And it comes barreling towards you. It makes 2 attacks, one with its bite, one with its claws. Okay, so what's your armor class?
You know what my armor class
12.
is. It's a 12.
It's a 12. Fix that in your minds, folks. Okay, that's a 13 without modifiers. Okay, 1d8. You know what? It's not mathematically possible for you to survive this.
I die so spectacularly somehow.
Yeah.
I
Like a fountain.
cover the roof of the cave with my kobold
Yeah.
guts.
Do you know, like in a sort of Kurosawa, like a samurai move?
Oh, yeah.
Like a blood spray, like...
My camera looks to the wall, blood spray.
Yeah, and you stand there for a moment, stock still, and then half your head slowly slides away.
It's what she would have wanted. All right.
It's an extremely cinematic death. While Jane gets another kobold from the kobold vending machine. Mike, you're
Yes.
up. What will you do?
Well, I'm extremely squishy.
Yep.
So I assume I'm a bit like a sort of chew toy. So I'm going to leap directly into the biggest bear's mouth and attempt to stab it up from the inside of the mouth.
Are you sure you want to go for the biggest bear?
Yes, because I've got the most chance of fitting inside its mouth.
Okay, you climb into the sleeping mother bear, which, as I
No,
Yeah.
said, was the largest one, and stab upwards.
the sleeping
Yeah,
one.
inside, yeah. I assume
Cool.
it's like, is it lying back with its mouth open like that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to have to pry it open and then get in.
Don't worry, I will let you get inside the sleeping bear's mouth and stab.
Thanks, I was really worried that wasn't going to happen.
Let me just
And
roll.
it's very important to me.
Let me just roll for Mama Bear. Wow, she's caught somewhat by surprise. As am I.
So
Okay.
roll with advantage, or?
Yeah, roll with advantage. I mean, no, because it counts. Sunlight sensitivity is cancelled.
There's no sunlight in a bear's mouth.
Yeah. True.
That is fair, although I will ask how you know that, bearing in mind you would have to imagine inside.
No,
I am
that's Andy's thing. He's extremely smug about knowing about the beer.
Yeah.
I don't need
Oh,
to
sorry,
explain myself to you.
Sorry, I misheard who that came from. Right, yes, stab upwards. Go for it.
Okay.
Roll me the attack.
Is that strength or dex? What do you reckon?
I'll let you choose.
I'll have dex then, because that's a +2.
Go on then.
6 in total.
Okay, explain how you miss.
This will be good.
I'm just about to stab upwards, and I get my arm caught in the dangly bit at the back of its throat, and I'm just sort of confused. And because I'm a bit squishy, it's just a mass of flesh and kobold.
You end up hanging yourself with its uvula.
Yes.
Okay.
Like that. All tangled up in it. Yeah.
You're not killed, but yeah, you're sort of tangled up in a uvula. Right, Andy Kobold, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just wandering out of the cave.
Okay.
I don't know why everyone's having such trouble with these big brown rocks.
Fine. Johnny Kobold?
I guess I'm just, you know what? I'm going to give them a taste of the podcast. I'm going to use my sling and just try and bean one of the adolescents with
Cool.
a rock.
Roll me attack on that.
I'd love to. A disadvantage, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Great, because that's a 3. And that's a 7. So 3, but +4 to hit. So that's actually a 7.
A 7. Nice. The rock sails past the bears and out into the distance. Somewhere, a hedgehog is informed of your podcast. And won't be subscribing.
No? But will it be buying a new mattress? Or perhaps making an intuitive website?
I
I've got
imagine
this-
hedgehogs quite often have to buy new mattresses, so yes.
Great.
Okay, Ellen. You know what, I'm going to say, if you don't want to be, you don't have to be in initiative order currently, because you had the good sense to not sneak out.
Yeah, I'd like to try and shuffle along the wall as quietly as possible,
Cool, okay.
like Kronk.
Yeah, sure, stealth check for me.
Okay. That is an 11.
Don't forget disadvantage.
Oh.
No, it's just I think it's just attack roll.
Oh, it is. Sorry.
And wisdom perception check.
Shut my mouth. I'm so sorry.
It's all
Not
good.
so smug now.
That was very
Oh.
smug of you, actually. Yeah.
Oh, no. That one's going to keep me awake at 3 in the morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No. It's my own fault.
Don't forget disadvantage.
So, what did you...
I'm going to text my therapist.
Johnny's been through so much for us. Please, let's be nice.
No, it should be.
yeah, what was your roll?
11.
11. Yeah, I'll allow it. Every other bear is pretty involved elsewhere. So what are you trying to do? You're just trying to skirt around to the outside.
Just sneak along going, nice bears, leave me alone. Please don't eat me. Shh.
Yeah, you quietly sneak around the side. You're used to moving silently amongst crowds and chaotic situations. And before you know it, you're around the edge and out the side of the cave. We'll get to what you can see in a moment. I want to know about Jane's new kobold.
Okay. Hello, I'm Velocity the Miniature.
Oh, okay.
I'm a miniature
said that?
kobold.
The miniature.
A miniature kobold.
Miniature, as in teeny tiny.
Like like a little
teeny
Warhammer
tiny
guy.
kobold.
Yeah,
Pocket
teeny tiny.
sized.
All right.
Hello.
This is all happening, by the way, because kobold reinforcements. The whole clan, the whole colony is rallied around this cause. So fresh kobolds are just like pouring up behind
Send
you.
more kobolds.
Exactly, sending more and more kobolds. And
This is our Helm's Deep.
yeah, well, I sort of had planned a Helm's Deep for after this bear thing, but yeah, this might
So
We might be here for an hour.
Might be the whole session, yeah.
this might have to be the Helm's Deep.
I
Okay.
scamper tinily into the cave,
Yep.
trying to evade the notice of the bears.
Um,
The bear cubs.
well, yeah, go on then. You know what? Roll me this at advantage because you're miniature.
I'm tiny. I'm
Yeah,
like
stealth.
a kobold is what? Yay high.
Yeah, kobolds
Yay
about
high.
yay high, and you're about yay high. You're 2 centimeters tall.
Oh, wow.
Advantage, you say?
Yeah. For the first time in your little kobold life, this is an advantage.
19.
Whoa! Yeah.
Yay!
Do you know the bit where? Do you know the bit where Legolas is dodging between stamping elephant legs? That's what you're doing here. Like bears are sort of rolling around, a fight is happening, and you're just sort of tucking and rolling.
Yay!
Yeah, through them. Yeah, and you're out the cave. You spot a giant. It's a quiet kobold.
I made it!
Hi.
You made it.
Welcome.
Well done.
It's a gosh!
Hi.
Okay, we'll come to whether or not you can think of anything to do to help more kobolds come past in a moment, but we're going to cover off the actions of Brown Bear 1, who probably will attack. I think they'll all attack Mike Kobold because it's stabbing their mum's mouth. Yep. You die.
Oh.
It's so
My
good.
squishiness not protect me at all?
Okay, you are badly wounded.
Okay.
Yeah, you're dragged out of the mama bear's mouth like a chew toy and hurled into the stone wall where you bounce with a squeaking noise. Like
Yeah.
that. And sort of land. Yeah, lose 4 hit points,
Okay, cool.
leaving you with 1. Okay, I'm going to say that that's all that bear is going to do this turn. Although it's bear mama's turn now. Go for 14. Who hasn't died yet?
Me, actually.
What are your parting words to this cave bear as it claws your guts out in one aggressive movement?
You'd think at this stage I'd be good at imagining things.
Let me give you a prompt.
Yes, please. Why am I choking so hard? It's sod it is what he says. Like, why am I choking so hard? It's on his own blood. There we go.
Choking pretty much the hardest anyone's ever choked, actually. So,
An extremely cutting and withering remark is on your little kobold lips, but suddenly it's like,
Yeah. Actually, it takes real guts to freeze that hard during a live show, so.
very nice.
Kobold.
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 Give the vending machine a little kick, and we will head around to... Oh, Bear 2. Wow, these bears just feasting.
Keep on
Country bear
bearing.
jamboree
Oh,
up in here.
that's only a 4. Squishy Mike. One of the adolescent bears makes a lunge for you.
Okay.
But misses.
Cool.
It's now your turn.
I guess I'll try and stab it.
1 second, Mike. I just have a good feeling about this.
I die in more ways than one. It takes me a while to come out of the cave because I'm on my side and I'm kind of just like slapping my way along the floor because my kobold is Slint the Kipper. I suspect this wasn't aimed at me, but I've caught it, so...
It's a kipper who thinks they're a kobold, I guess.
Yeah, a kipper who was raised by kobolds.
Yeah.
Kobolds caught this kipper, but then accidentally looked into its eyes. And you know, sometimes when a kipper looks at you like,
Hey.
Yeah.
you just can't bring yourself to eat it, so you have to raise it. Yeah, that's what's happened here. So, Mike, you were stabbing a bear.
Just stab whatever bear's near me.
Go for it. Go for it.
Ooh. Is that Dex?
Yeah.
21.
21.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh!
Which bear are you plunging your little dagger into?
Whichever one just tried to take a swipe at me and missed.
Oh, yeah, that was adolescent bear number 2,
Love that guy.
as IMDb will credit them.
So it's a melee weapon attack, +4 to hit, reach 5 foot, 1 target, and I've hit, right? So
Yeah.
let's go 1d4 +2. That is 4 +2, 6 piercing damage.
Nice. You leap at this bear and you thrust your dagger into its side, and the bear looks at the dagger and goes, huh? Combat continues. Andy Kobold.
Yeah, I can't really pass what's going on over there. Just a sort of Mike Kobold writhing all over a big furry rock or something. It doesn't look like anything to me, so I'm just going to keep walking out of the cave. Uninterested, really.
Sure. You know what? I'm going to make this a save for the other 2 bears. That's 20. That's a 6. Okay, 1 bear has spotted you. I'm going to say it's still your turn. A large rock suddenly seems to sort of shamble up and start, gambolling towards you.
Not really interested in all that.
Are you going to react in any way that might save your kobold's life? No is an acceptable answer.
No.
You can't imagine a world in which you die.
Yeah, I've never died before.
The concept of mortality is just so beyond your...
Yeah.
And now you don't have to imagine. Yeah, the kobold just smashes you underfoot. Yeah, on its way to find more kobolds to eat. Go get a new kobold.
I'm in unimaginable pain.
Good.
It's the kipper's turn now.
Yeah, I'm going to try and slap the mother bear bodily, just like a fish might. Just
Yeah. Yeah, we did say you are actually canonically a kipper,
Fish.
didn't we?
yeah, I'm a kipper that thinks it's a kobold.
How many hit points does a kipper have?
Let's say 5.
Okay. I'm also out
Nice
of
round
water,
number.
so
Why doesn't D&D have kipper in a kipper stat block? This game sucks. Fish. Fish. Fish suit? There's no fish. I'm going to have to homebrew it on the fly. You make 2 attacks on your turn with your slapping tail.
great.
Yeah, so roll me attack. And no disadvantage because you're not actually a kobold.
Yeah. So that's a 9 and a 5.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, well, you thrash around quite imposingly. I'm going to say that the next bear attacks will be focused on a delicious kipper.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you are
King aggro.
you are to a bear very, very distracting.
I'm only trying to get out the cave so I can spawn.
Aren't we all?
Gross.
Yeah, you flop around on the cave floor.
Yeah.
In fact, all 3 bears go, smelling something delicious, salty, like salmon, but somewhat more exotic, somewhat more brunch-like. Yeah, so I'm going to say all the bears are now, you're tanking all the bears.
Great.
Ellen, you are outside the cave. What do?
Is everyone okay in there?
You can hear and see that they're not. And smell, because some of them are voiding themselves.
We can't hear you. Someone shouts.
Oh man, that kipper's smoked.
For what it's worth, in this game, inspiration.
But does inspiration carry over from one kobold to the other?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so let me remind it. Hey, Velocity.
They did.
Yeah,
They did.
I think we might be here for a while.
No, let's go get the leaf.
The leaf? Yeah, should we? Yeah, should we go?
Let's go get the
Guys,
leaf.
we'll strike out ahead.
What?
You can just follow the sound of my voice. Bye.
Hey, good luck. Bye.
Okay. Too long didn't read. They're leaving you.
We're leaving.
What is your new kobold, by the way, Andy?
Hello, I'm Jarval, the bear impersonator.
What?
No. And we've had someone monitoring this box, right? This is like a magic trick.
Did you write this?
It's not
Lovely
Andy's
handwriting.
handwriting. Dang.
back on the tape.
Okay.
Hands up if you did Jarvel the bear impersonator. Are they...
Over there. Over
There,
on the
yeah!
MVP.
Well done.
What an incredible pull. I'm going to skip it straight to your turn, bear impersonator Kobold. What do you
Okay.
do as you enter the fray?
I run in and I go, "Rawr, fellow bears, let's leave these kobolds alone!" Rawr!
Make me a charisma persuasion check, but it's only going to have to be a 10. Beat a 10.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
Our greatest weapon.
That's a... Wait. No, that's an 8.
Okay. You must be also quite a forgetful bear impersonator because you've forgotten that bears don't speak common.
Right. Well, I've never seen one. We don't have them down in the cave. So
No, in
this
fact,
is what I assume a bear is.
This is what you imagine a bear looks like. What's it look like?
It's a sort of green cube with legs sticking out of the bottom. A big smiley face.
I'm imagining a big green, like, gummy bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's the vibe.
Sure.
Roar, friends.
Yeah. The bears are momentarily nonplussed, so they're not attacking you, but... okay. Ellen, Jane, you've both left combat. So we'll come back to you folks in a moment. Bear 1... Let's just quickly... Yeah. Oh, that's the one. Okay.
Get ahead of it. Yeah, get ahead of it.
Yeah.
A long walk.
These bears are getting tired out from killing.
Was that all three of us?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They're all full and sleepy.
And you, Mike, as well.
Oh, all right, fine.
While they're grabbing new kobolds, Jane and Ellen Kobold, you are leaving behind you as you head out down the hill. Let me describe what you can see, in fact. So from high up on this hillside, for you are indeed on a hillside, you have a clear view for miles around. Scattered woodland lies below, and a little beyond that, plumes of smoke gently rise from... Well, it's weird. It appears to be a number of big stone squares, and they're all kind of higgledy-piggledy with straw triangles on top. The smoke is coming from a little tunnel on top of the triangles. You've never seen anything like it. It's really weird. But yeah, there's some scattered woodland ahead, and this assortment of smoky triangles lies just beyond. What would you like to do?
Let's go.
Yes, we go check out.
Let's go
what
look at
those-
the weird caves.
Yeah.
The weird square caves.
Weird square caves.
Cool. All right, I'm going to say that you're just sort of heading into the woodland. Both of you make me a dex saving throw. I'll tell you now, this is to not get carried off by a bird.
I kid you not, I roll. Well, no, I don't need to do 2 rolls for this because it isn't combat. 17.
14.
Well, you were only looking to beat a 3. The world's clumsiest eagle slams into a rock next to you. Add to your inventory 1 dead eagle. Let's meet our new kobolds heading into the mincer.
Figgle Nova Peppermint, the Tinkerer. Hello, you.
The annoying.
Great.
And cartwheeling on from stage right is Oblo the showboater.
Okay, I'm going to say there's a little break from combat here as the bears are just sort of swallowing down all of the kobolds.
They're getting all full and sleepy.
Yeah, well, they're not sleepy and they're not full because you're only a little snack.
Okay.
I'm not going to let you out of this as easy as Leo will just fall asleep. What are you going to do next? What's the plan? You 3 in particular. They're out. They're ahead. They're having another adventure.
I've got an eagle.
We got an eagle.
Kobolds wear, like, loincloths, right?
Oh, now you tell me.
Kobolds should wear loincloths.
Kobolds
is
should
what we're
wear
trying to
loincloths as a rule, right?
Yeah, they wear loincloths, yeah. What do you think the sling is?
Oh, I see. Well, if I may, I'm assuming my loincloth is red, because that's a nice color. Oblo is going to remove said loincloth and start like a toreador.
Okay.
Is going to just try and put on a big show with these bears to be like,
Fantastic.
I'm going to get past these bears by flummoxing them with
Well-
my loincloth.
This absolutely has to be a performance check.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Charisma performance, that is a 12 minus 1 is 11.
I'll allow it. These bears have never seen. They've never seen this.
A kobold's junk.
No, well,
Forgive me, yes.
Regrettably, we've all seen that.
Yes.
they've seen a fair bit of that, but they've never seen this toreador, loincloth waving action. Yeah, they are all going to. Would you prefer them to charge or just be dazzled?
Charge so I can get out the way and say my catchphrase, which instead of ole is oblo.
Okay. All three of them with their saving throws, so the three bears stampede into the cave wall. Are you going to try, make me a dex saving throw if you want to try and get out of the way of them.
Oblo! 4! Plus 2 is 6. Yep.
Smashed flat. However, what's this? Suddenly, the three bears are sort of dazed and all gooey over on one side of the cave. A perfect opportunity for you, Mike and Andy Kobolds.
Cool. I'd like to trip up Mike. Nah.
So annoying.
Let's call this contested.
All right.
For you, it's got to be strength, please, Andy Kobold, and it can be dex or strength for you, Mike.
All right, Dex it is then. That is a 10 overall.
4.
You are not tripped.
Okay. Well, I'm a tinkerer. I'm gonna, as I am not tripped, I'm gonna tinker with Andy's Kobold's loincloth.
Excuse
Loosen
me.
it.
I feel like I missed so much in the walk from here to there and back again.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Probably should be attacking the bears, but here we go.
No, you should never have been attacking the bears.
That's a good point.
Your loincloth falls off. Sorry, Andy.
Quite annoying, though, probably having to look at that.
Why? What's weird
tell
about
me.
it?
Do kobolds have emails to HR?
Well, it depends if someone pulls like an HR kobold from the. There's probably one in
There
there.
probably is one in there, yeah.
I thought
Okay.
it stood for humongous rock.
Yeah.
You two, despite the fact that you are fighting amongst each other, have a clear path to the exit, as do you, coming out of the crack in the wall.
Striding purposefully towards it is Barry the Bold.
Oh.
Barry the Bold, the
Exciting.
kobold. Okay, let's check back in with Eagle Squad.
What do you think they're doing?
I
Do
don't
you think
know.
they're nude for some reason?
Yeah, I had that. They all had that vibe about them. Yeah.
Kind of a nude vibe.
Yeah.
I'm riding on Gorsh's shoulder because I am weenie.
Yeah, you are.
And I have like the eagle's head like over the other shoulder. So
She's fully laden.
yeah.
And I think we're trying to get to the weird caves, the
Yeah,
weird
we want to
square
go see
caves.
the weird square caves with the triangle tops.
Cool. Okay. So to get there, because it's a fair way away, and you're only a little kobold with teeny little legs. Not as teeny as these teeny legs, but still pretty small. So as you are walking through the woodland, you are surrounded by trees and leaves and bushes. There's all sorts of. You've never seen this before. It's so lush. It's fantastical. It's colours you never even dreamed of. The sunlight's uncomfortable, but it's beautiful out here. It's really lovely. There's flowers. You can hear birds singing, which you've never heard before. There's a new sound as well, a sort of hissing. It's like this. And then a sort of thudding noise. And then a pained bellow that is soon cut short, like this. This sound is coming from
Can
behind...
I hear the sound one more time? All together, please. What is it?
I don't know, but I really enjoyed it, and I kind of want to hear it again.
It's like this.
I don't know, but whatever it is, I think they should go into Foley work.
It's a new sound. Can we approach the new sound?
Yeah.
You can approach the new sound. It's coming from through a thick, kind of unkempt hedge bush arrangement thing in front of you. And as you peek out the other side, you can see 2 humans.
What is?
They are tying up a creature that you've not seen before. I guess it looks a bit like... Gosh, how to describe a deer with no frame of reference?
Oh.
Small horse.
It's like a,
They haven't seen a horse.
like a kobold with extra legs, and then
Like that.
like they've run into a wind chime.
Skinny bear.
It's a skinny bear.
A worm with legs and a head.
Yes, it's a worm with legs and a head. That'll do. Yeah, they're tying it up with rope. That you do know. And you hear them speaking to each other. That bloody thing wasn't dead. Gave me a bite. Hand me a bushel of that gloomswort. And the other one says, righto! Keep your voice down.
And do you wanna go say hi?
What's that? Gosh, the quiet.
Do you wanna go say hi?
Yeah.
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 So I'd like to wander up and then just be like,
Hey. From her shoulder. Hey.
They only hear the from the shoulder. You are very quiet. They spin around from their work, however. What the bloody hell? Ah, what's that?
Kobolds.
What? You what?
Kobolds.
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 Which one of you is surprisingly big and which one of you is surprisingly small? Say again? You're normal size for a kobold and this one's tiny.
Yeah.
All right, well, whatever you are, you can talk.
We need a leaf. Leaf. Leaf.
You're looking for a leaf.
Leaf.
You're looking for a leaf.
It's shaped like a leaf.
And how do you imagine we would help you with this?
Leaf?
Leaf.
Do you have any
Do I have any leaves?
leaves for healing?
For healing?
Healing.
If you want a healing leaf, well, I've just rubbed a load of gloomswort into my arm. This is a healing leaf. It's called gloomswort, but, well, I mean, if you want a...
It's a healing leaf. See, show me. Show me.
yeah,
Show me,
he sort of...
please.
He holds out the gloomswort. It's a sort of, it's like mashed up leaf. It's a sort of poultice. It no longer looks like a leaf. It smells strongly. It kind of has a sort of antiseptic scent.
It's the wrong shape.
Just fling it on the...
Boy, that was expensive. You know how much I paid Madame Clove for that? Boy,
No.
if you want healing plants, she's the one to talk to. Madame Clove runs the apothecary. But I don't know why I'm telling you this. If you can talk, you're a witness. And we're not really supposed to be poaching on the Duke's land, see?
What is poaching? What is poaching?
I could explain that to you, or I could just have Broderick here knock you on the head. Brodders!
No.
Oh,
I'm not over this voice. It's so good.
make me a charisma persuasion check.
All right.
That was so cute.
14.
Broderick's hand is stayed. Oh, I can't do it, Jerome. She's only little. It seems cruel. Can't we just throw them in a well or something? I suppose so. All right.
What's a will?
I could explain to you what a well is, or I could just throw you in one when we get back to town. Jerome is going to pick you up and just put you under his arm.
Okay.
And just when he gets back into town, the plan is just in a well. Cool. All right. Jerome and Broderick are just walking off with, they're sort of dragging a doe. They're moving in a crouched way secretively. They're trying not to be seen. And yeah, they've just got you sort of tucked under an arm. You're not able to offer much resistance to this. Meanwhile, the three of you...
Back at the epic cave bear battle.
Well, you're out of that now.
Oh, okay.
That's the good news. Everyone make me a dexterity saving throw to not get carried off by a bird.
Nat 20, baby.
Hey!
Yes. So what happens? The bird flies in and takes those two away.
So a bird swoops in and in each talon just neatly picks up these two kobolds. Woo! Carries them off. There's a little team rocket, ding, kind of thing. And you just dived to the ground in time and curled up looking like a scaly rock.
Yep.
You are completely unharmed.
Right.
You're still the tinkerer, Kobold.
I'm still the tinkerer, yeah.
Cool, okay.
I was wondering how you tinker with an eagle, but it doesn't seem appropriate.
What, and the loincloth was?
Yeah.
Who do we have?
Sprinting out of the tunnel and just like punching one of the bears in the face as they go is Snarberberserk!
And hot on their heels, sort of giggling to themselves, is Velocity the Weird.
Gotta find a way to kill Velocity the Weird quick.
Ew.
The bears, you punch the bears, but they're all still dazed. You can get.
I show each one of them the finger.
Sudden bolt of lightning on an otherwise clear day.
It's always so great to be invited up here to do these. All right, I'm just putting that in a little box in my mind.
Yep.
And I'm stamping on the box. Okay. You have a clear run down to the down to.
Please continue.
You have a clear run down to the woodland. You can't see the other two kobolds, but you can see the trail left by these poachers because they damaged a lot of leaves and stuff. They broke through some hedges while they were doing this. Let's call it the doe's dying thrashes caused a bit of damage, and there's blood on the floor, that kind of thing. So yeah, you have a lead on where they've gone, but you can't see anything.
Have they left any traps around?
Have they left any traps around?
Yeah, like poacher traps.
Make me a perception check. Anyone can do this. You can do it weirdly.
Disadvantage on that, because it relies on sight and we're in sunlight, right?
No, because that's only attack rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also
wisdom perception as well,
perception.
And was it? Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well then that's a 7.
Okay, that was a 20 and an 11. So
6.
9.
Wow. You berserkly and weirdly and craftily, I suppose, for a tinkerer,
Suppose.
look around for traps. For the rolls that you got, they did not leave any traps that you can just pick up and use.
Okay.
They did, however, because they are poachers, set some traps. And you find them. You find a couple of bear traps. They would have been useful. That are, sort of out and ready to spring. They're not, we call them bear traps just for convenience, but they're not gigantic. They're sort of about the size of a dinner plate. They would catch like a fox or a person's foot, something like that. But they are set.
Okay.
How do we find them exactly?
How do you find them?
Yeah. Bodily? Or
Where do we feel it first?
Yeah, go on then. You've been around for ages.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aha! Your tinkering instincts detect a trap.
I can't help but try and fiddle with it.
Okay. Unfortunately, however, your legs are in it, and the rest of you is sort of a few meters away.
Oh, no. Oh.
You can't get close enough to tinker with it, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
You know what? No. Backtrack. Let's be absolutely fair. We should roll for this.
Dex, say.
Yeah, everything I just said happened. Go get
Oh,
the
okay.
kobold.
Right,
Yeah.
I'd like to put my own leg in it as well. And then I go,
Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll for that. Is it one of the... Yeah, okay. You in the other one, in the other trap.
same one.
The same one?
Yeah.
Okay. So the one that's like snapped shut.
Yeah, I'd like to prise it open and put my own leg in it.
Yeah, yeah, it's sort of, because you're just prizing it open, it doesn't cut your leg clean off, it just sinks in a centimeter or two.
Nice.
Either side of your kobold thigh.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you're in the trap, but it hasn't cut your leg clean off.
If only there were a tinkerer nearby to help you
Yeah.
out.
I don't think this kobold wants helping out.
All right. Into it.
And how about a berserk kobold?
I suppose I'll be honest with you. I feel like Snar would be absolutely livid not to have been consulted about this. So he's just going to take a running jump and land in the middle of a bear trap, and the jaws kind of like sort of converge on his neck, and his head just sort of flies off like a champagne cork.
Yep. Another kobold sees this as they scamper down the hill. Let's find out who that kobold is. You're still alive, which is a shame. Why have you done this? This kobold just passed me a piece of paper, and on the piece of paper is written, "I kissed a pumpkin." And then a winky face. And then the kobold winked. A pumpkin? Where did you find a pumpkin?
Wouldn't you like to know?
No, I don't want to know at all. Okay, and what have we got here?
I'm Magpie the librarian, and if I live long enough, I think we're going to get along just fine.
And who else have we got?
I had to amend the name ever so slightly, so this is Meg, the bad influence.
The bad influence.
Yep, I'm gonna.
Lead us astray.
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Gonna wander straight out the cave. Walk up to Velocity. I'm going to hand you a pot of glue and go, there you are, try that.
I eat the whole pot.
Let's.
Yummy.
Okay, I'm going to say that you three kobolds have converged on the same spot, and that spot is Velocity in the trap.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Come on in, fellas. The water's fine.
So deeply unhappy about this.
Meanwhile, let's check in with our miniature and our quiet kobolds. You are under the arm of Jerome and Broderick. They are
confident.
walking into
Yeah.
what you now know, because they've explained it, to be a village.
Help. 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 I'm just
What's
seeing
that?
if anyone can hear. Put me down. Help.
Holding, Broderick's going to hold you up to his ear. What was that?
I bite his ear.
Nice.
Make me an attack roll, cancel out the disadvantage, because I would normally give you advantage for that.
Okay. That's like a 10 for Dex.
Okay, so for poachers, I'm running them as simple soldiers.
Not wearing armor on his ears, is he?
Oh, wait. Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah. 15.
Ooh! What the hell? Yeah. Your jaws close around Broderick's ears. You're just going to rip it off? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, blood spouts from Broderick's ears dramatically, and he is just going to drop you both on the ground. and scamper off, clutching his ears. I'm sorry, Jerome. I'm out of here.
I just, can you hear me now?
You take away the biggest part of me.
We only can we have a one weird kobold at a time policy. I don't like the weird ones.
Hey. You know what's really cool? Tax evasion.
Okay, you are both just dropped on the floor. I think Jerome, probably seeing this, is going to just make a cursory attempt to kick your heads off before he makes a runner as well.
No.
So, yeah, what are...
Head.
Remind me that armor class?
12.
12.
Okay, that is just a 7 plus. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Hooray! These kobolds avoided an attack.
Yeah. I'm immortal. Literally, I've not died yet.
Yeah,
Like to
Quite
dive
funny
into-
because I'm nearest the box.
check out this kobold on the no-death run.
I'd like to dive into some. Do they have like open gutters? You know, medieval style. You know.
Yeah. This is a cobbled street. It's not particularly
Pronounced kobold.
Yes!
Who said it first? All right, well, then no one gets inspiration. You can have inspiration, Andy, because you didn't have it yet. Everyone can have inspiration. Because it is of so little use here.
I don't want it. Inspiration
Yeah.
for losers.
Dive into the open sewer. I guess like an open gutter.
Yeah, you can dive into an open sewer. Yes. You
Velocity, no.
drown in feces? What's the play here?
No, it's not full.
You're 2 centimeters tall. It doesn't need to be full.
You know how they say you can drown in 2 inches of water?
I've made a miscalculation. Can I swim?
Well, you've never tried, so let's find out. Make me
Do I have a natural aptitude for swimming?
a athletics saving throw.
All right. Hoppa. No. 7.
7. Yeah.
drown?
So you heroically spot this open gutter, think I have a plan, and jump in, and you fall into a few inches of waste
Yeah.
and die.
No!
No. No.
Go grab me a new kobold, please.
Oh.
I really
Good run, my
liked the
kobold.
I really liked the miniature one, but what can you do when the plan is to jump in a sewer and you're only 2 centimeters high? Okay, seeing this, Ellen, the quiet kobold, how do you feel? So to set the scene, you are now on an empty street. You wouldn't call it a high street, but it's the main, I would say, only street.
It's a low street.
A low street. It's the low street of this.
What about the head kicking guy? Is he just given up now?
They've run away.
Because they couldn't kick our heads off.
He's assigned it to the.
Well, one of them had his ear
Guy.
bitten off.
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
The other one saw the heartbreaking sight of a miniature kobold drowning in sewage and had to go home and think about some stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
I think they made the quick calculation. I think Jerome made the calculation that these aren't going to be reliable witnesses to their poaching and, made off with their
That's fair.
captured doe. So they're out the picture now. But you are all alone on an empty street. No one is around yet. It's the daylight, but it's still sort of late morning, and this town keeps sort of siesta hours. You know, they're going to be up in a little bit for market day. You know what? I've changed my mind. It's a fantasy Sunday, and everyone's at fantasy church. Everyone in the town, it's when you would go poaching, isn't it, to be fair? Everyone in the town is all in one building at the moment, but soon they will be emerging.
I go and I try and find the apothecary place. I kind of just look around for symbols of leaves, like teardrop symbols on things. I can't read anything, but I'm looking for pictures.
Nice. Smart. Make me a wisdom perception check. Don't forget to do it at disadvantage. Okay, what is everyone else doing?
Oh,
You know what?
Well, one of them, the lowest one was a 2, -2, 0.
Okay.
I don't think the librarian's going to like me much after all.
I'm going to say you don't find the apothecary, but you do get your arm stuck in a mail slot. Sort of poking around, you go up to a door of a house and it has like a little mail thing and you're stuck there now. Some kind of sophisticated trap.
Help, help. Again, just calling for help. Help.
The rest of you, I'm going to say, if you want, you can be caught up now because that took a little while and you're all heading in broadly the same direction.
Yeah, I think our primary objective should be joining up with the others. What do you think?
Meg is going to drape an arm around Velocity and go, hey, I bet you can't cut your own head off with a dagger.
Okay. I cut my own head off with a dagger.
It's for the best.
Make me a constitution saving throw.
That is an 8.
Yeah, you get a bit in, but not all the way.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Told you.
This kobold was right. Okay, if you want to be caught up, that's fine. I just need you to let me know how you're dealing with Velocity being in a bear trap.
Oh.
Are there any books in the Kobold Cave library that might have anything to do with releasing a bear trap? Or is it all like, here are all the types of worm?
Well, no, kobolds have they're good at building traps.
Right.
So yeah, they the very little written knowledge that kobolds pass down is mostly to do with traps and mechanisms. So yeah, you absolutely.
Yeah, and
Help me out.
I'm best friends with Figgle Nova Peppermint the Tinkerer, and I can't wait to see him. So
You've already seen him. What's left?
okay, I'm going to try and open this bear trap then.
Okay, cool. Make me a
Dex.
sleight of hand check.
That is 17.
Amazing. Yeah. With your little kobold claws, you dig them in and you find a little spring. You twist a claw in there and it just falls open.
Cool.
Velocity, can I count on you to do something extremely unsettling at this juncture?
No, it's fine. I'm just going to play from back here for a bit. So yeah, guys, I think we should get caught up. You know, I think that's the main objective. So if we kind of make our way out of this cave, and then yeah, we'll catch up with the others. How does that sound?
Yeah, you've all caught up. You are now all
Nice,
together.
thanks, yeah.
You're all together in the street where you find a quiet kobold with their hand jammed into a thing. Who is this other kobold who's joining us, by the way?
Oh, yeah, right, from the back. A kobold with tousled hair and sort of a smouldering gaze saunters into town from the outskirts and says, "Hey, it's Bronk the Soulful, everybody."
I immediately offer Bronk a doobie.
I lose myself
That's
in
very-
Bronk's eyes.
That's very cool of you.
Thanks.
Hey, team, good to see you again. Let's continue with our objective.
Who's the weird guy?
Velocity is here, sort of bleeding from the legs and neck.
Oh,
Yeah.
Does that explain the behavior, or is that something else?
All of a sudden, that's something else. All of a sudden, there is a loud sound that you've never heard before. It goes like this: ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, and a large one of those big stone squares with a big triangle on top. These two extremely lavish wooden doors swing open outwards, and you see humans spilling out enthusiastically. They're all chattering amongst themselves. You're down the other end of the street at the moment. None of them have spotted your little gang of kobolds yet. What do?
have we seen Gosh?
You found her and you gathered round her.
Gosh.
Help, help, pull.
I grab Gosh by the arm and try to pull her free.
Yep. Is anyone helping with this?
Yeah, I'll help with that.
Yeah, I'll help.
I say, Gosh. we're
I
gonna
would
get
like
you out
to
of
go
here."
up to all of the people leaving the
Thank
square
you.
building with the triangle on top and say, "Hail Satan" in my loudest voice. Hey, hail Satan.
One more time, please. I didn't catch that.
Hey, Hail Satan.
Yep.
Yep.
What kind of fancy church is this, though?
Yeah.
they might be like, cool.
Hell yeah, they say.
Oh.
Tell me about it. Behind them, you can see all sorts of stuff involving goats inside this church.
Oh. I'm not...
Hey, are you some kind of wormling sent from hell?
No, actually, I'm here to spread the word about Ogma. You should ditch Satan. Ogma's great. That's a different deity. I'm a bad influence, baby. Here, have some glue.
Okay.
Glue?
Hold it back there at the end.
Yeah, sniff it.
Yeah, one of the townspeople, the sort of first from the, gives it a big old huff, and is high on glue now.
Oh, yeah. I do a kickflip.
Hey, that's cool, say some of the up until now well-behaved children of the town.
Damn right, kids. Don't do your homework.
I would like to glue myself to the person.
Yeah. Can you, do you have a dice back there?
Yeah.
I can roll for you. Okay. Oh, there it is.
That is a 2.
You glue yourself to the street, to the floor. You get all covered in glue and then fall over. And yeah, are stuck to the ground.
All right, I'm coming back in if I'm stuck to the ground.
Okay.
It's weird
So-
back there.
So, we've got people spilling out. It sounds like you're all going to get seen by the townsfolk, which is absolutely fine if that's how you want to play it. Yeah, strength. Did you make a strength check already?
No. Hang on. Hoppa. That's a 10.
10.
Yes.
That's perfect. In my mind, above a 15 would have pulled off the arm,
I did worry.
and under 5 just wouldn't have done it. So, yes, the quiet kobolds. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you are free. Yeah, what are you going to do? Down the street, you can see a bad influence kobold trying to...
Can I see an apothecary sign? You know, like an old-fashioned apothecary sign swinging outside a door anywhere?
Oh, yeah, a bunch of these buildings have signs.
But an apothecary sign.
How would you know?
What does that look like?
Okay, I look for...
I looked for leaves. I couldn't find leaves. And I
You
got
couldn't
my
find
arm
any
stuck.
leaves. But you didn't roll very well.
Can I...
No.
Do I have a good sense of smell?
Yes, you have a great sense of
Can I
smell.
smell leaves?
Very good. So good, in fact, no need to roll for this. Yes, you can. You give it a little like that, and you're getting a bunch of different smells. There's a smell of cooking meat more delicious than anything you've ever tasted. You can smell burning wood. You can smell urine coming from a building.
Izzy the Wizzy.
Coming from a number of sources, one of which is a building with a deer hide, kind of up outside. It's a tanner's. You can smell a sort of yeasty, foamy scent coming from a building with what looks like I don't know, some kind of cylinder on its sign, a bubbly cylinder. And you're getting a sharp tang of something organic coming from one of the buildings. It has those sort of very nice, I want to say, is it for like French windows, you know, where they kind of like bow outwards, you know?
I don't know. I'm a kobold.
You're a kobold, you don't know. It's up to me. It's quite a fancy looking place. It's a narrow, it's dim, there's dust on the windows, and there's a sign swinging above it that just has a little, well, it looks like it's like this shape. It's a vial, so whatever, yeah. Yeah, the smell's coming from there.
Hey, friends, I say, and I look everyone individually in the eyes, soulfully.
I'm glued to the floor, but...
I look at you the most soulfully on the floor where you are glued. We should, I really feel like we should go check out that place. Smells like leaves. Leaves? You want to leaves?
Yeah.
You like leaves?
Yeah, I like
good.
leaves.
Let's go check out those leaves.
Yeah. I'll be right there. Hold on. Luke, I would like to try and find a local dog that is down on its luck, and then, I don't know, maybe I can find like a scrap of like a bone or something. I would like to tempt the dog up to librarian Kobold, because I'm leading him astray.
Oh. Well done. I'm proud of you, Johnny.
Thanks.
It just happens.
Yeah.
The dog eats you.
Fine.
Go get a new kobold, please, librarian.
I guess that's just how it goes.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to say that the townsfolk now, by this point, they are filling the street and they are just looking down the cobbled road
Yeah.
at a number of little scaly lizard things.
Hey.
They've not seen your kind before. Originally, I was thinking that they would immediately try and kill you or drive you away, but then we established that they are sort of like worshippers of things sort of fiery and fiery and lizard-like, potentially. So I think actually they're going to be sort of impressed. Which one of you will they address as the leader? I'll roll a d6. Oh, for God. It's you.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Hello.
Bleeding one.
Yes.
Why do you bless our village with your visit?
It's nice, isn't it? Why don't you come down here and join me?
Down you on the floor
Yes.
in the glue.
In the glue, yes. Just roll around in it. Feels wonderful.
I will. Is it someone's?
Oh, yes.
Why should we do this?
It's a very important ritual among our people.
Ah, and who are your people?
Yes.
Charisma persuasion. And it's got to be good.
That's a natural 20.
Everyone, do as he says. Lather yourself in glue. Join yourself to the floor, for the day is at last at hand. They smear themselves in glue, and do you want them like next to you, glued to the floor,
Yeah, I
or
want
on
us to
top
form
of
a
you?
big katamari. Like a big ball of glued together village.
Yeah, people are sort of scooping glue and smearing it on each other and sort of pressing themselves together. and
Hey, hey. You should cover your nasal passages and also your mouth.
Charisma persuasion.
Come on, baby.
That's a nat 20!
2 in a row.
And are you addressing this to everyone?
Yeah. I'm going around one by one. And like, it's getting more and more Machiavellian as I go. I'm like, hey, they said that you should totally cover your...
Here's what we'll say. Yes, but all of you also make me a saving throw to not be swayed.
If this is
That was
how
a-
I
that was
finally
a
get...
powerful leading astray.
I
And
guess
so,
wisdom.
yeah, so roll at disadvantage.
Oh, that's a 1.
Okay.
Quiet as well. Gorgeous finally taken.
The no death run may be over.
15.
Okay.
13.
10 points.
I'm so upset about this, but everyone apart from the weird kobold, go get a new kobold.
I was so close to finally getting a total party wipe, and I'm not even running this game.
I mean, it's, you know, you could always just off this one.
May I?
It's your game.
I'd like to, I'd like to walk up behind Velocity and just kind of try and...
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn, all right.
Yeah, I mean, Velocity's already pretty hurt and just there on the floor. I don't think Velocity can resist this. Would Velocity even try to resist this? Be pretty weird to have your neck snapped.
Yeah, probably would be weird. Probably be into it.
Go get a new kobold, I
Oh,
think.
fine, all right.
R.I.P. to Takat the Smarmy, who literally just showed up and immediately started feeding glue into all of his orifices and died.
Oh, I'm sorry, Takat the Smarmy.
Yeah, well,
Didn't
now,
even get a chance to be smarmy.
now I've got Gnar the Vicious.
Okay. Who else do we have?
Grix the Impatient, for God's sake, can we just get on with it?
Oh, no.
Yeah, quiet, just quietly went. And now we have Discharge the Ceaseless.
Oh.
Where are you? Where are you?
Yeah, hand up if you're...
Oh, there.
And who else?
Oh, everyone say hello to Zidane the headbutter.
Where's that headbutt going?
It's just an air headbutt.
Just an air headbutt.
So-
Cool, nice. Okay, the kobold who survived all that, who is the leader, Johnny, the leader stray kobold.
Yeah, hey.
Here is the scene as you survey it. The street is covered with townspeople who have suffocated themselves with glue.
Nice.
It's like a big, like, hardened papier-mâché, like, stack of corpses, amongst them several kobolds.
I think that's the most horrible thing that we've ever done.
You've done a lot of horrible things, remember?
What's all this wee stuff?
That was my first character.
Yeah, the wee stuff was back in the cave.
I'm viciously stabbing the big bolus of people. As
What are
well.
you again? What are you now?
I'm vicious. I'm not the vicious. Viciously stabbing.
I have time for you clowns. I'm going into the building with the thing on it. Get out of my way. I kicked the door in. Oi! Oi!
Oh, you kick the door in?
Yeah.
I don't think... What was her name? Madame Clove would go to... I was going to say maybe Madame Clove
She's in
wasn't-
the glue.
She's in the glue.
She's in the glue.
She's in the glue. The door's locked.
I kick it again.
Yeah, it remains locked.
I hurl a park bench through a window.
Yeah, go on then. Strength check.
That's a 0.
Yeah, you know what? You get the park bench, you get it up, and then your legs buckle and... Go get a new kobold, please.
Always have someone spot you, folks. Always.
Always have someone spot you. Okay, you have found the source of this unusual scent. However, the building appears to be locked by some contraption. A lock.
I headbutt it.
Yeah.
Who was it who snuck a football reference into this Dungeons and Dragons?
I'm so happy.
Somewhere. I know you're somewhere.
There we go, on the right.
Ah, well done.
Does it work?
Does headbutting it work? Well, it's got to be a strength check, doesn't it?
Is it?
This should be at disadvantage because I think it's an attack roll, sorry.
Fine. All right, strength, you said.
Yep.
1. Does my head concertina into my neck?
No, you just get sent off.
Yeah.
Initially wins on penalties.
And it sort of, taints your career for the rest of time, really. Because
I'm
it's so late
ashamed.
in the day, yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Your kobold lives, but its career is sadly died. Yeah, go get a new kobold, though, because in all seriousness, you're dead.
Oh, I know.
You can't roll a 1 on a headbutt and not die as a kobold. Come on. Okay.
I'm going to start attacking the lot with a dagger. I'm biting it a bit.
Yeah, sure. I guess that's another. I guess that's another strength check.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Yeah, you bite down on this lock, expecting it to yield because you've never really encountered.
I don't have it.
Metal? I mean, you have like a metal dagger, but it's it's not as good a metal as this.
Right.
This is a really nice, fancy. It's like a big brass lock.
The primo stuff.
Yeah, and your teeth just shatter on it. Like that, yeah. And your teeth fall out your mouth. Take 2 points of damage,
Okay.
and yeah, speak like that from now on.
All right.
Okay, does anyone have any other plans they'd like to try?
No, that was it.
Yeah, I'm also going to try and
Do some-
go with the lock and just get a rock and just hit it again and again and again and again and just not stop until something happens. It's up to you what that is and my dice roll, I guess.
Okay, remind me what your kobold's thing was?
Ceaseless.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm really glad you lent into that half of the character.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we've had enough discharge. Okay, yeah, go on then.
Okay, do I need to roll twice for this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
disadvantage, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that was a 12.
12. Okay. I'm going to offer you a choice. You can get the lock open this way, but as you say, you are doing it ceaselessly. It could take you potentially a very, very long time. I'm talking like 24 hours. Your kobold won't give up, and it will happen, but I will roll a dice to determine whether Gitvis is still alive at the end of it. So you have a choice.
Well, it's ceaseless. I don't give up.
Okay. This is an important roll.
I know.
I'm going to make sure absolutely no one can see this one.
I'm worried now.
Yeah, you should be.
Got to be worried when the DM goes quiet.
The rest of you watch as this absolutely ceaseless kobold just hammers and hammers and hammers on this brass lock with a rock. Eventually, the rock shatters, and they just go grab another one and just like that. The sun sets.
No, what?
Yeah.
Surely we'd try and do something else.
Well, I mean, if you can get in the way of this ceaseless one hammering the lock.
Can we bring our new kobolds in?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have new...
Well, Jane has one as well, right?
Yep.
You have any kobolds?
Oh yeah, welcome to Grognard the lockpicker. It's not really a lockpicker. Stompily stomps into town. Grognard the menacing down the streets. She says, and looks for an open window.
The most menacing way to get into it.
Yeah, just next to the one that's ceaselessly banging the lock, there's an open window. Just.
Yeah. But who's this joining the fray? Why, it's Egbert the Careless. Hey, guys! I've got a bomb! I throw a bomb at the door.
Yeah, that's
Like I'm in the room.
Consequences for everyone but me!
That's entirely in character. Mike, I think I know the answer to this, but off the top of your head, do you know what damage a bomb does in D&D?
No.
It's 3d6.
Thanks,
3d6
Johnny.
fire damage.
Cool.
Or half on a saving throw or something, I don't know.
Okay.
Something like that.
I don't know.
All of you see, stomping into town, a large dragonborn paladin.
Yes, yes, yes!
How Egbert from the Oxventure came to be here, what time frame exactly this takes place in, we may never know. Because Egbert says only that they have a bomb, produces a bomb, and then for reasons that I think we have to assume are unknown even to Egbert, throws it at one building in particular. Yeah, the bomb sails through the air and explodes and kills everyone.
Not Egbert, though. I'm not having a canonical Egbert death.
Yeah, no, Egbert's the most dead of all. No, no. No, yeah.
My work here is done. Bye, everyone!
What a cameo. Who was that mysterious golden man?
I suppose that mysterious golden man. The kobolds that approach this scene, this sort of smoking wreckage, it smells like burning wood and glue and hair. The smell here is not good, but they appear to have done you a great service. The place where all of these kobolds appear to have been headed, the door has been blown clean off its hinges. All the glass has smashed in the window. I wonder if anything is still intact inside. You'll have to find out. So who is approaching this scene now?
Kevin, the petty, who is here mostly because old Discharge owed
Old
him
Discharge.
money.
Okay. You can try and
Not
take...
a lot of money either.
No.
Couple of quid.
Yeah, you can try and take it up. You find the corpse of...
I go through her pockets.
Yeah, but Zar the opportunistic has already taken the money.
No!
Oh.
Sorry. Hey, the opportunity was
Crump
there.
the duplicitous. We'll just hold on to that for you.
Sure.
Just keep an eye on it for you.
very
Find me
nice,
later
very
when you
kind.
need it back.
I'm just enjoying a nice day out with all of these kobolds to whom I am directly related because I am Denise de nephew.
Hey. And I'm just like wondering why we're all here because I am Quib the Quizzical.
Yes, uncle. Auntie. Can't remember.
I think we're all wondering why we're here. These guys most of all.
Look, it's a busy day and it's somewhere to sit down.
It's true, yeah.
So did you say, like, the shop's really banged up?
Yeah.
So, like, we may have destroyed all of the leaves of the dingle plant.
Yeah.
No worries. I'm sure some of the berries will be hanging around.
Sure.
Dindle.
Oh, dindle! Oh, I've had that one in the back chamber for it. Wait, no.
Really telling on yourself.
Wow.
Oh, dear.
I would like to look for a leaf.
Inside?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, inside.
Make me a wisdom perception check. I believe that will be at disadvantage.
It's not night. It's night now. Didn't we say it's night now?
Oh yeah, you did take the Gitvis gamble, didn't you? Gambled with your queen's life. So yes, it's nighttime now. So yeah,
Okay.
no disadvantage.
Okay.
Dog goes in directly and starts emptying the cash register.
Yeah, sure. It's full of It's. I mean, there's not a cash register, but there is a lockbox that's been blasted open.
Great. Having all of that.
Some silver and copper has been like blasted all over the floor.
Great.
Yep, you can hoover that up. That's fine.
Egbert going, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I am doing a search for a leaf in a sort of 14-ish sort of way.
Okay. Yeah, so in this apothecary, for such it is, there are shelves and shelves and shelves. Some of them are full of a weird kind of book that appears to be extremely thick. They're just books. But your books are just a single piece of paper, remember.
Why are there so many pages?
Yeah, you've never seen so many pages. Other shelves are covered in glass, some kind of clear rock. This is so hard describing.
Describe everything from first principles.
Yeah.
We're looking for... I brought it from the
Yeah.
home.
That's it, yeah.
The leaf.
Okay.
I'm just looking for a leaf shape. Are there
Yeah,
any
all
leaf
right.
shapes? Like a jar of green leaves.
Is anyone joining the search? Is anyone hindering the search?
Hey, I've found some of these leaves, and I can let you have them for just 10 gold pieces. These are them. No need to look at them, I say.
Charisma persuasion to try and derail the quest.
3.
You are not convinced.
So what do you say?
What's your name again?
Crump the duplicitous.
Savage.
I attack Crump the Duplicitous.
Attack.
Well,
No.
I'm petty, so I just sort of punch him in the neck.
That's fine. An unarmed strike will probably do it. Roll me attack on that.
Okay.
Neck punch, famously not an attack.
It's strength, a strength attack. You're looking to
Oh, that's well, that's a 3. Does that do it?
be. No, you miss
Oh.
and drop your leaf picture.
Oh. It's gone.
Yeah,
I
a
immediately
gust of
forget.
wind catches it. All right, what do?
I'm just like picking everything up and going, what's this? Have you seen this? Why do you think it's so shiny? When, in 1972, did England score against Germany? Next is the music round.
The Worm Queen is dying, Quib.
Yeah.
Quib.
I really want to
but
find
could
this
you
leaf.
answer this question? What is the Worm Queen's middle name?
What was it like growing up with my dad?
I really want to find this leaf because I think it could be advantageous to me. So I'm just going to start eating every leaf until I find one that heals my slight neck wound from being punched.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Just grab the nearest leaf and chow down.
Yes, you grab the nearest leaf in an apothecary and eat it. Make me a constitution saving.
That is a 2.
Okay, you're painfully poisoned to death.
Uncle, no!
Avenge me, nephew.
I start punching the jars of leaves?
Yep. Come on, someone must have something for this. Think, kobolds, think.
I rolled a 14 looking for the leaf. What did I find?
I think you got sidetracked by trying to punch someone.
Oh, curses. Okay.
But don't worry, here's Strongco the Inventive with a new invention, a leaf-finding machine.
Now, I have invented this this device, and it should go through all the leaves in the apothecary and then come back with the exact one that we need. If I just punch in the coordinates, here we go.
Okay, yeah. Your wonderful machine activates.
Go, Uncle Stronko!
Oh, you're my favorite nephew, Denise.
Thanks, Uncle Stronko. You're one of my many uncles.
Let's call this Intelligence Arcana
Okay.
to discover the quality of your incredible machine.
It's the third nat 20.
Incredible. Here's what it is. It's a long stick, and on the end of the stick is a piece of parchment. The piece of parchment has a drawing of the leaf of the of the sour dindlebush, similar to the one that you had. They were making copies of this back at base. And it's very, very thin paper that this thing is drawn on, very, very thin parchment. So essentially what you can do is go along with your stick along the shelves and look at all of them. Look at all the things. How about this? This is a twig, not a leaf. How about this?
The dead kobold.
It's a dead kobold, it's not a leaf. How about, hang on. What's this on the
By
shelf?
George, I think it's a leaf.
It's a leaf. It matches the description exactly.
Leaf-shaped.
That's right. You recognize, you see, what was the description again? You recognize it's green, teardrop shape,
Yeah,
a stem that runs right down its middle.
classic leaf.
It's a classic leaf. Unfortunately,
No.
it's on the top shelf.
Oh.
Go, gadget legs.
Let's have another Arcana check.
Damn it.
You're looking to beat 15.
Okay, does a 1 do it?
Your gadget legs activate and fire you fatally into the ceiling.
Uncle, no!
Avenge me, nephew.
I start racing up I'm going to start trying to climb up all of the shelves, not to get the leaves, but to punch the ceiling.
I'd like to opportunistically steal the extendo legs and give them a go myself.
Yeah, you don't know how to operate them, I guess. So, yeah, roll me at disadvantage.
That's a 9. So.
I didn't even say what kind of check this was. Let's just hear the numbers. We'll figure it out.
And a 7.
You are fired through the hole.
So there's a chance I might survive.
You
For a
survive.
few extra seconds.
You survive. You're in the attic.
Cool. Great.
Anyone else?
I can loot from here?
Anything you can loot from the attic? Yeah, you're in.
Leaf storage?
You're in Madame Clove's chambers now. Up here in the attic, Madame Clove lives above her shop. So there's a sort of comfy, big rectangular comfy squashy thing.
Yep.
And there's a great big book that has some funny squiggles on the front. Make me a... Let's see if you can read. If the opportunity to learn ever came about, you probably would have taken it.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Let's just call this... It doesn't matter what that is.
A 15 if that's wisdom.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. It says inventory on it.
Huh. This looks like it'll be useful. I'm going to push it down the hole.
Yeah. You all see a big tome come thump, like that and land in a puff of dust sort of around you. Yeah. And it flaps open. And what page does it fall open to? Why, it's a picture of a leaf. That's right. That's right. But it's a slightly differently shaped leaf to the one you've been looking at on the high shelf. And there is some writing above this leaf. Everyone try and read it.
Okay.
It's a critical one.
You overthink and die.
I'm still attacking the ceiling.
Yes. Yes, you are. I don't think that will kill you, but it's not... yeah, you're attacking the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To roll for it?
Yeah. Strength.
It's actually a 16.
Yeah, man, you are making, you're crushing the ceiling.
Thanks.
You're avenging your uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle! Yeah.
I got a 16, and also say hello to Crandor, the suspiciously nice.
How are you getting all the creepy ones?
I glower menacingly at the book, you know, focusing on the text, the squiggles, to the tune of 14.
14. Okay, you can't make out the whole thing, but you see the first squiggle looks a bit like a snake. And you look at it and you think, snake. What noise does a snake make? And you remember, that's how Sour Dindle starts. You now notice that being an apothecary, this place is full of leaves. Probably the leaf on the high shelf you were going for could have been any leaf. Kobold record keeping is not that good. But this leaf, the one here in this inventory book, this is the Sour Dindle. Here it is.
This is.
Hey!
I ripped the page out.
This is
I've
the
got
leaf.
it.
This is the leaf we're after. I can look after it for you. Like, I'd be happy to.
I give you the.
Yeah. I'll look after it. I'll look after it. No worries. No worries.
Assuming that is the leaf itself.
You did great today, by the way. It's just like I'm just really happy to be part of this team. You know.
Thank you.
Yeah. No worries. You stay here, and I'll just take this leaf back on my own. Why not? Why not? Don't want to say you don't want to walk all the way back there.
Thanks, Uncle.
Yeah. I just want everyone to, you know, just relax.
Just
you
for
know?
funsies, can I look around and see if this differently shaped leaf appears anywhere else in the apothecary?
Yeah, it appears in one place on one shelf. It's quite distinctive, actually. It doesn't look too much like the Kobold drawing. It's got kind of little spiky bits on the side. It's still basically teardrop-shaped, but yeah, it's there.
So I'm just going to edge towards the door and then see you later, suckers. I'm an anti-Gitvis activist. And I was only being nice to you so I could steal the leaf. Bye!
You run away with the piece of paper with a drawing of a leaf on it.
Yeah! I got the leaf. Bye, idiots.
What are you doing? Are you presumably you're not heading back, being an anti-Gitvis?
Yeah, no, I'm going to burn the leaf. So Gitvis can't be saved.
You would do this?
That's right, you fell for my Mr. Nice Guy act, you idiots. You
I can't
clowns.
believe I'm related to this guy.
Well.
Okay.
See you later, clowns.
However,
However, I saunter up, I block the door as you come out, and I stick out a little flipper, as I am Kaz the Penguin-like.
Penguin-like.
Penguin-like, yeah. And I just go, "Arr!" and stick out a little flipper and try and make you trip up like that. Me.
There's no time, Kaz. The Worm Queen is dying, I say menacingly, and...
you are clotheslined by the flipper. You grab the Sour Dindle leaf.
The jar of leaves.
The jar of leaves, and you leave behind the village full of fatally glued townsfolk, and you follow the trail of kobold corpses back up the hill. You slide excitingly down the tunnel, the leaf clutched in your hand. You slide down into Gitvis's chambers.
I'm on my belly. And then she's on my back.
You sure are. And you plunge the leaf into your queen's mouth. You move her jaws like that, and she does a big fart. And feels all better.
Yay!
Well done, Kobolds.
We did it!
Gitvis is saved.
Yay!
And at such terrible cost. Well done, everyone. You all did fantastically there. Thank you all so much for coming to this special Oxventure. It's been truly lovely seeing you all. Thank you all for coming out. Let's have a huge round of applause for you all. We have been
Your great
Oxventure.
suggestions as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your brilliant suggestions.
Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you next time. Bye.